Many countries around the globe are today facing intense storms, hurricanes, and flooding. The world scientists have concluded that the climate is changing, mostly because of deforestation, human activity, and industrial emission. And as the extreme weather patterns worsen, world leaders and scientists are looking for ways to protect the planet.
For some island states and peoples, this is a matter of survival. The moral imperative could not be clearer. Climate change is a serious threat to development everywhere.
According to the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, IPCC, Africa is very vulnerable. Already, the IPCC scientists say drought has spread and intensified. Water supplies and agriculture productions will likely be severely compromised. Yields in some countries could drop by as much as 50% by 2020, and some large regions of marginal agriculture are likely to be forced out of production. Forests, grasslands are already changing, and by the 2080s, the amount of arid and semi-arid land in Africa will likely increase by up to 8%. The Secretary General noted that the effects of climate change are being felt around the world and are mostly affecting the poor.
Indeed, the terrible irony for many developing countries is that though they have contributed the least to the process of climate change, they are the ones most at risk from its consequences.
The state of California in the United States last year enacted a legislation to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, and California Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger has made action on climate change a top priority. But he says nations should not blame each other over climate matters.
The time has come to stop looking back in blame or suspicion. The consequences of global climate change are so pressing that it doesn't matter who was responsible of the past. What matters is who is answerable for the future, and that means all of us.
But some experts are saying that global warming hits hardest those least responsible and urge the largest polluters to take action. On Saturday, delegates at the Climate Change Conference in Bali agreed on the agenda for climate change negotiations and a 2009 deadline for completing them, so that a successor pact to the Kyoto Protocol on greenhouse gas emissions can enter into effect in 2013. To most people, climate change is an alien subject, but the recent extreme weather patterns that are being felt around the world are an indicator that it is time for everybody to take action. Agnes Asimwe, NTV, United Nations.